Rift is an adult podcast. It has violence and bad language and bad jokes and just all around weird stuff. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. What's going on, my nerds? Welcome back to another episode of the ManNerd Podcast presents Rift, a real play D&D adventure. Last time you were with us, we introduced all three of our characters: Prince Kind, the elf cleric, Archie, the deep gnome ranger, and Kai, the beefy barbarian elf. They came together to solve a mystery of why everybody's getting sick in a village right after a cool harvest festival. They're hot on the trail of the source. Find out what happens next. Where are they going? What are they gonna do? Who's gonna die? Find out right now. Okay, back to it. Okay, so all of you left the inn, and Prince Kind, are you trying to be stealthy to follow them, or are you just following them?
Yes, he's trying to be stealthy, but I doubt he'll be really stealthy.
Ah. My
All right,
passive perception is 12.
Kai and Archie, you would notice somebody following you. And Prince Kind, why don't you tell us what you look like?
I have on a black cloak, which is trimmed in gold. I have on a pink shirt, a pink, basically, it's more so of it's like a royal silk type shirt, but you can see it's been worn, like it's dirty. My outfit looks a bit royal, almost princely, but you can tell it's worn, like I've been on the road for quite some time.
Okay, so Kai, Archie, you notice Prince Kind following you. What do you do?
Quick thing, did Archie get a chance to introduce themselves visually?
Not yet. I'm kind of peppering that in.
Cool. Just was wondering. I notice it and like I keep it in mind, but I'm still sort of focused on searching for this Daryl character.
I definitely notice it, and I just immediately, as soon as I notice it, I turn towards him and I say, "Hey, you! What are you doing? Why are you following us?"
Yes, actually, you're who I'm following. I'm not necessarily you. Hi, how you doing? Not you, but you, the small one. I heard what you said back there. You said specifically, and he pulls out his pack. And then he puts up one finger. Hold on. He rummages through his bag and he pulls out his book.
Kaibon does just keep walking.
People don't notice what they're not looking for. That's what you said.
Yeah. I mean, I say a lot of things, but also it seems to be kind of common sense, right?
No. I knew this guy. He was a court jester, and his name was Poulin the Fourth, and he made loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of money. And I never understood how a court jester made all this money. And then come to find out, a lot of people in my family were saying that he was like a rogue or whatever like that. So that's something he would always say. He would always say, "Oh, people aren't looking for what they're not looking for." And that's exactly what you just said. And yes, so you're going to teach me. You are now going to be my new apprentice. I'm going to be your new apprentice, and you are going to be my mentor. So congratulations, and thank you. So we will start soon.
I look over both my shoulders, trying to find Kai, and I'm like,
No, I'm gone.
yeah, you're definitely gone. And I just go, what the fuck just happened?
So my name is Kind, and you are now going to teach me your roguing ways, because you're clearly a rogue. You said the same exact thing that he said. And look at you, you're experienced, and your beard and all that.
I apologize. I don't know if you got the false impression, but I'm not quite a rogue. I don't know if that is quite the term that I would use to describe myself.
I didn't mean to be disrespectful or derogatory.
Oh, no.
Just for
No.
to say. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're just inexperienced. I understand. It's okay. So I mean, I can be roguish. I imagine myself as a rather roguish individual. You know, some people say I've had that quality about myself, but no, I just like to stay out of sight. You know, kind of quiet, kind of hidden. It's kept me alive for a rather long time, and it seems to be working. So, I figure I'd keep it going.
See, I knew it. Yes, Maker's Light. My intuition never steers me wrong. I knew it. See, I can do this. All right, so you're gonna teach me, and we're gonna make like a bunch of money because it's very hard out here, and apparently it's really expensive. So.
Okay, well, I've never taught anyone before. I guess I might. Yeah, I might be able to help you out. However, I think first we need some ground rules. Perhaps I just need to make sure you know, like the things I do, I don't really do for money. You know, I do it to survive. I just don't like to die. I think we can all agree on that, right?
I see. Okay, well then, thank you very much. And kind of walks off.
Wait, I didn't. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't make money, but you know, it's not always priority number one. You know.
Oh, okay. So you can teach me skills that will allow me to make money.
I mean, sure. I'm sure I got something rattling up in here. He just points at his head.
I haven't eaten in quite some time, so.
Well, I mean, here, and I give him a ration.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'll place it in my pack.
Of course, I'm happy to help. Well, I guess let's try to go find this asshole over here. He just Mr. Handsy. We'll go over and they seem to be on some sort of trail. I don't know. Do you want to figure out what's going on here? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, you're on a quest?
Well, that's a strong word for it, but sure.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, then, yes. Okay, yes. The teaching moments. Excellent. I'll follow you.
Yeah, sure. It's called a quest of curiosity. That's, onward, apprentice. I just want.
All right, you move on. And I would like to add a cutscene here. When you hand the rations over to Kind, it's back to the inn, and Zerk is bringing over a huge, delicious meal to the bed where Prince Kind was. And, hello, are you awake? Oh, I guess you'll have this later. And she just takes it away.
Good.
Okay, so Kai, how far ahead did you get? Did you keep them in your sights?
I did not stop walking. If they'll catch up to me at some point. Like I'm looking for this. I'm looking for someone kissable. No, I'm keeping my eye out for this Daryl fellow.
Okay, so if you go to Roll20, you'll see the map of the village. All right, so a pretty small village right next to a river, lots of trees. It's at the foothills, so as you go along the river, it's going to go up into some hills, up into the mountains eventually, and you see a bunch of different buildings. It looks like these buildings weren't built by the same person. Looks like just a bunch of different people came in and built this village from scratch, built their own buildings. The inn that you came from is at the north center part of town, which I'm going to mark right here. It's the tallest building in town. So you came out of that and you were heading south.
Okay.
So where did you go?
So is this map correct from a north, south, east, west direct
Correct.
axis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm looking north from this picture.
Correct.
Okay. Think here. I think the best possible option. I mean, I guess you said there was a central area where there was people were cleaning up the.
Yeah, so basically in front of the inn where that large open area is, that's where most of that was happening. It was all the way into the beginning of town, but it was mostly centered around that big open area.
I think as a combination of what we were, what Zerk was kind of asking us to do, I'm going to also knock on people's doors and like peer through windows and see if I can spot those baskets.
Okay, so you're gonna go up to the first house, the first one you see.
Yeah, I'll go up to the first house that I see and knock on the door.
So you knock on the door. Go away.
I knock again.
Go away.
I knock again.
You hear nothing, and you see somebody peek at the corner of the window.
I like just walk over to the window and look inside.
All right, you see a very old human that's in pretty decent clothing, but looks like they just woke up. What do you want?
Did you receive a basket from the festival?
No, go away.
Walks away. To the next building.
Okay, so next building, knock on the door. They open the door. Oh, yes, may I help you? Hello. You see a little girl standing there, looks like about very young, maybe about 15.
I'm gonna sort of peek a little bit past her and say, "Did you receive a basket for helping with the festival?"
No. You're big, and why are you talking like that? You sound kind of creepy.
I just pat her gently on the head, turn and walk away.
Okay, she closes the door. Okay, one more. You knock on the door.
Yep.
Knock on the door. Nothing happens.
I'll knock on the door again.
Nothing happens. Give me a perception check.
11.
11. So this one's easy. You see an empty basket next to the door.
Oh, I shoulder check the door.
All right, give me a strength check.
24.
Oh, yeah. You break the lock and open that door. So you look inside and you see in the back of the room, there's just one big room and another room to the right. In the back of that room, you see somebody on the floor squirming in pain.
I run over, I pick him up, and I cart him back to the inn.
All right. Okay, so as you're carting them back to the inn,
I just walk past you guys again, in the opposite direction.
you see Kai.
What? What is he doing? I don't understand. He said he was going to look for Daryl, and now he's carrying people.
Who's that? Who are they?
Kai. I think I heard his name was Kai. I don't know. We really haven't had proper introduction yet.
Oh, well, yes, true. Should we follow Kai then?
Yes. Well, I think it looks like he's going back to the inn. I can pretty plainly see from here. I think we can probably keep searching for Daryl. Maybe he'll catch up with us. He seems like he can handle himself.
Do you know what Daryl looks like?
I do. I just don't know where he is.
Oh, okay. Well, when was the last time? I don't know anything about Daryl. Can you tell me about Daryl?
I bake some mean pastry.
Oh, does he?
I find it rather tasty. He's also kind of he's tall. I mean, everybody's tall, so he's tall. He seemed to be of the human sort, and yeah, kind of little lanky. You know, he's kind of tall and lanky.
A tall human pastry. You got it.
Yeah, kind of pale.
Tall human pastry.
Tall human pastry. Yeah. So
Delicious.
Yeah.
The long pork.
the long pork. Oh my God.
Yeah, the long pork.
So as you guys are talking, there are people walking, around town. So you can talk to them if you wanted to.
Okay. Hey, you wanna ask them if they've seen Daryl? People tend to not talk to me as much, so go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Excuse me, everyone. Yes, ladies and the opposite. Ladies in the opposite, yes, gather round. Thank you. Me and my short friend do not want to walk around this entire town, so you all need to come to us. Hello there. I'm kind. And this is my friend.
Archie has put his hood up and put his face in his hands.
And everybody that was near you walks away from you.
Oh, well, I guess I don't have quite the authority as people in my family do, huh? This is a missing person alert. Missing person alert. I'm looking for someone. Archibald, can you help me out, man?
As Archie, as you look around, everybody that was around you is nowhere in sight.
You really don't know the meaning of the word inconspicuous, do you?
I got an idea.
That don't matter. It's fine. We'll make do. Well, now that everybody has quite fervently avoided us, I think it's time to move that way.
And I'll
One of
point
you roll me a
towards-
perception.
Yep. Holy moly. That's not bad. Yep. 22.
Oh, geez.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. So, Archie, you, after being embarrassed, you look around. You're just kind of scoping out where to go next, and you see a small girl running in the distance up towards the inn, but a little bit more to the left. So it's going to one of the houses to the left of the inn up north. And she is carrying 2 baskets in her arm.
Oh. All right, Kai.
Yeah.
You see that? I think that's not good. That I think that's more than pastries. I think we should probably stop that little girl. I don't think she knows what she's doing. All right?
Stop. What little, oh, okay. The little girl?
No time to talk. Come on.
And I start running.
The little girl? Okay, I chase after him. Oh, this must be some, like, advanced, like, rogue stuff that I don't know about. Let's do it.
As I'm running, I just look back at him and I say,
Rule number 1, never underestimate your opponent.
Oh. He pulls out his
Murder
book.
the child.
So she runs into the second blue house on the left, right up here, right next to the inn, and closes the door. And before you go there, Kai, you make your way into the inn, and you put down the person in the closest bed, and
I don't stop to exchange pleasantries. I just turn and go
So-
back out the door.
So as you do that, Zerk squeals. No. And then with realization on her face, she goes over to the bed and then takes the pillow out from under the covers and then puts the blanket over the person that is moaning in pain and looks at the pillow and just sighs.
Kaibon pauses, like half step, like watches this happen, and just continues out, and probably notices as the other two are running towards the house, and just sort of turns and starts running to catch up with them and meet them in the middle.
And that first bed you saw was Kind's bed, by the way.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
Kai knows. Kai knows, and it's just like,
Okay, so you see them go up to the house, and let's just say you meet them when they get up to the front door.
All right, well, if you two focus on the front, I'll go around back and I'll cut off any escape and see if I can peek in any windows.
Kaibon just walks up and knocks on the door.
I walk around.
The door opens, and the little girl comes up. Oh, hi. I'm a little busy. Who are you?
Kaibon is gonna like sort of crouch down and give her like a genuine warm smile. Go. Did you receive a basket?
How do you know about those? I'm trying to get all the baskets. They're dangerous. I
Good.
already got 3.
Where are the rest? We can help.
Well, Daryl was gonna get the last 2, and I haven't seen him back. He said he was gonna meet me here, but I don't know where he is. He said he was gonna go to Joyce's house and then the Sullivans.
Kai is going to turn to Kind, just sort of like poke him in the chest with a finger, and then point to the house, like point inside the house. Get the baskets.
Got it.
And
Basket.
And the girl steps in front and said, "No, you don't want those. We need to destroy them. They're making people sick. You don't eat that.
Wait, who's making people sick?
The treats are making people sick."
Kai's going to crouch down in front of the little girl, and he's going to, like like crouch down, sort of like level, and say, "I will run. You will point me to where the houses we must go."
Oh, okay, just don't eat that.
We won't.
Okay, she starts running.
Oh, Kai's just gonna pick her up and like put her on his shoulders.
Okay, she points. So you go outside the door. She points past the inn, and then she points. It's going to be the house directly to the upper right of the village. So that one right there.
Kai's just gonna barrel towards it at speed.
All right, so when you make it to that, the front door is open. You don't see anything else, just an open door.
Kai's going to slow to a stop, put her down, and then continue moving into the building itself and sort of look around.
Okay, so as you walk in, you hear a noise coming from another room.
I go over to it and push the door open.
You see a tall man lying down on the ground, moaning and in pain.
I pick them up, put them over my shoulder, and make my way out of the house. And nod to the little girl, and I say, "Next house."
That's Daryl. What's wrong with him? He's like, he got sick too.
He nods.
And there are 2 baskets right inside the front door.
Did he eat them both?
Nope, they're full of stuff.
Guy's gonna grab the 2 baskets and sort of. He's sitting there trying to. They're sitting there trying to like gauge like how the fuck do I get everything out?
Where do I put all the baskets?
Okay, so you're in the other house.
Yeah. Where should I take them? Gather them into the center of town?
Hold on. So before you left, Kai, did you tell them to stay put?
No, I just said grab the baskets.
Okay.
Yeah, I was starting to get the baskets.
All right, so it's up to you what you do.
Okay, so these are bad. We don't want to burn them, because then the fumes will probably get into the air, and we don't know if like it's poison or whatever this is. So how do we get rid of them without? Okay, I'm just going to smash. No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm looking through the window and I see the confusion going on Kyne's face. And I just peer through and I just tap on the window and I say, "Hey!" I point at the front door and I scurry back around to the front door. Once I get there, I'll tell him,
"I think I might know a little about what might be going on, but it seems to be some magic. Maybe some powerful magic. But yeah, these are not normal pastries. This is not a normal sickness. I haven't seen pain like this from any gastrointestinal cramps or anything like that. This is mainly I've seen this as in reaction to certain spells."
Yeah, it felt different too. When I fell under. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. He starts to slowly back away from the pastries a little bit.
Archie just looks at him with a raised eyebrow.
We'll come back to that later.
Yeah, so what do you think we should do with them?
I mean, for now, gather them, make sure that they're safe with us, and then we may have to find, if there's no other way to get rid of them, we may have to find a powerful magic user to, I don't know, dispel them or some shit. I don't know. I don't do magic. I don't deal with this shit.
Yeah, I understand why you don't.
Tend to stay away from it for the most part, but it's a natural part of life around here, so we gotta get used to it apparently at some point.
Kind grabs as many pastries as he can out of the baskets and stuffs them all in his packs.
Oh, you can keep them in the basket. You don't need to shove them. You're just gonna get your pack all dirty. I think let's just carry the baskets. Here, I'll take one. You take the other. We'll be fine.
Oh, all right.
Let's go. Come on. You're doing good, kid.
Walk out the front door.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're heading towards the inn.
I'm actually heading. I see Kai, so I'm heading towards that direction.
Okay.
Just straight across.
Okay, so Kai sees you, and let's take this opportunity to have you introduce what your character looks like.
Mine? Oh, okay.
So yeah, let me give the full name. Gotta get out of here. All right. So Archibald Malachi Ranglebug Briar Muggins Alderzix. He's a little deep gnome, or otherwise known as a Sverfneblin. He has dark purple skin. Technically, it's mythical purple. If anybody is a color nut. He is just over 3 feet tall. Weighs about 45 pounds or so about 20 kilos. And he wears mostly leather, but it's been patchworked and mismatched with seems like chitin and plating from different animals and corpses. Like he has shoulder pads that seem to look like they have like almost scorpion stingers on them, and little things with bracers on his wrist that seem to have some sort of scales from some creature. And so yeah, it just seems like a patchwork of things collected. And his pack is brimming with little trinkets and items that range from what seems to be practical and useful to strange and, why would he have that? And he also carries a bow on his back. That is a bow that he made himself. It is patched different wood and bone together to form a rather elegant looking bow that seems to be about as big as he is. And and he gives a little short. So he keeps a bow and a quiver of arrows he keeps on his hip. And then he has on his other hip he has a short sword that is a little smaller than a normal short sword. It seems like almost slightly larger than a dagger, but on him it looks like a normal short sword. I think that's about it for Archie. Oh, and he has it's a bald head with a ring of hair around the back. So he's balding, and he has a very long and luxurious, slightly unkempt beard that is forked at the end. It splits in 2 different directions and like waves out. And he takes great pride in his facial hair.
As he should.
Oh, damn jinx.
Yeah. Oh, it almost looks like one of his eyebrows is like almost permanently cocked up because he's just constantly like very skeptical of every person he ever meets. So
Good.
All right, Kai, you see Archie and Kind coming towards you with those baskets.
Yes. I nod. I'm going to point to the baskets, and then I'm going to pick up the girl and put her on my shoulder again and nod and like look to her for direction with Daryl still over the other shoulder.
She's he got all the baskets, but he's sick. We need to take him home. Take him to the inn.
Make my way to the inn.
Okay, so you guys walk into the inn, and you have seen this way too much today. The beds, 6 people in them. You see Zerk going from bed to bed, trying to comfort everybody, and everybody's just still in pain. And as Zerk watches you come in, says, "Terrell, thank God. Where were you, and when did he get ill?" And the little girl jumps off your shoulder and goes over to Zerk and just starts talking to her.
And I set Daryl down in the bed and take a step back and look to make sure the other 2 are following.
Okay, and the 2 of you followed, I'm guessing?
yeah, did you tell us about the baskets? Like, would we have gone and grabbed the baskets?
I would have brought them outside with under one hand and then pointed them out to you 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're me and at least I'm following with 2 baskets in hand.
Yeah, so I guess I have the rest, and the other ones that I couldn't carry, I put them in my pockets, the actual cakes.
Okay, your pockets are filthy right now.
It
But they smell great.
Disgusting.
Just a hot mess.
I hope you don't stand there with your hands in your pocket to relax.
Well, it's the one pouch, yeah.
Okay,
Gonna have to
so
fucking clean those out.
you guys walk in, and Zerk looks up and says, "Oh, you found them. Can you bring those into the back? And I don't want anybody touching them. Kai, you know where it is since you were there, and yeah, Archie, yeah, since you were prowling back there, you know where it is too."
Yeah.
We know where it is.
Yeah. We lead kind back there.
Yeah, I don't want to get spotted by Zerk, actually.
Oh, she saw you come in,
Oh, well then.
and there's somebody else in your bed.
Yeah. Well, never mind then. Yeah, so I'll follow them then.
Okay, so you go into the back room, put those down, and Terrell comes into the back room with you. I don't know. I don't know how this happened. Maybe you can help, Daryl. He said he found a secret ingredient and it made everything taste great. And he tried it out last night, and then he said he was going to go get more since everybody loved it. And he came back this morning freaking out that we had to get the baskets, and that's it. I don't know. I don't know where he got this ingredient, what it was. Don't know what to do.
Wait, so like, who's Daryl to you?
Oh, he's my boss, but you know, I've known him my whole life. You know, I got a job here because I wanna own this place, you know, someday.
Oh, that's
But
pretty.
I just live down the road.
So like, you've known him your whole entire life, right? You said.
Yeah.
So you guys are pretty close.
Well, as close as you can be. Yeah, I guess.
Kaibon-
Without being family.
That's
Kaibon
so
just
interesting. So like, wait, what were you gonna say?
Kaibon just is like rubbing the bridge of their nose, just like, oh my fucking god. And is gonna walk out and go to where Daryl is lying down. Like, just fully leave the conversation.
Okay, so you've known him his whole entire life, and he was super excited about this new recipe that he found, right? But he didn't have you try it, but he gave it to the other patrons.
He gave me a basket before he left last night, and
But you didn't eat it.
I was going to, but then he showed up and hit it out of my hand and told me to get the rest of the baskets.
Huh. Can I see if she's lying?
Wait, would I still be in the room just long enough to hear that?
Yes.
Okay, I stop and turn around and say, you said you did eat one.
Oh, she did eat one.
No, she didn't say she ate one.
It might have been slip up by you, but I thought she said that she had one and she didn't get sick.
No, she had one and he smacked it out of her hand.
No, I mean not just now. I mean before when I was talking to her before.
It might have been a slip up. Yeah, didn't mean to say
Okay.
that.
All right, cool. I wanted to double check. Okay, then that turnaround doesn't happen, and I continue.
Well, then never mind then. Yeah. That's what I was alluring to. Because I was like, yeah, because I heard him say that earlier too. That's why. So anyway, never mind. Then.
Vibrating.
Okay, that was my bad.
So she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, I'll because Kaibon thought that Kind was gonna be like, so what about your relationship with Daryl? And Kaibon was like, not having that. We're in the middle of a fucking pandemic right now.
No, I'm saying like if you're really excited about a new recipe, wouldn't you have your best friend in the whole world? That'd be the first person you take it to.
Right.
What I'm saying. But she didn't get sick. But she said she ate one.
Yeah.
know what?
That was a slip up by the DM.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that's in my mind. That's what I thought. So I was like, maybe.
I think you do have a point, though. You do have a point. So let's do a little retcon here.
Okay.
She did eat one.
Okay. So Kaibon does turn and
Boom.
look at her and say that you ate one.
Yeah, last night.
But you didn't get sick.
No, I didn't.
So what's the difference between yours and these?
Well, Zerk didn't get sick either, and she had one.
I'm sorry to butt in, but I also ate one, and I don't feel quite sick at all, actually, strangely enough. That was about half hour ago, maybe hour. Not very long.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it?
It was very, very tasty. Yes, it was quite delicious. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm gonna die. So that's good.
There was quite a few humans, but there was also other races as well.
Okay.
That's strange. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it has something to do with people's genetics or something. But like you said, magic.
It obviously has to do with this secret ingredient. I mean, we just need to figure out what the fuck it is.
Did he tell you what the secret ingredient was?
No, he said he was gonna go get more and then tell me all about it, but he didn't get to that.
Does he keep the secret ingredient in barrels by chance?
Well, he had a small container, but yeah, he said he was gonna bring his cart and go get more, and I saw him load up barrels last night.
Ah, shit. Okay, well, come on over here, guys. I'll show you. I think I might know a little bit. Nice fucker. All right. Well, I guess he didn't know better.
Follow.
We're gonna go back around to where we dropped the barrels off from the cart.
Okay, so so you took them out and brought them into the bakery. So they're
we
in
did
the
bring them,
bakery.
okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I go straight to those barrels and I guess climb on top of one because I can't see into it from standing next to it. Jesus. And I'll just yeah, hey, thanks. Yeah, I'll hop onto another one.
And there's a big cork on the top of each one.
Okay, I'll pull the cork out and peer inside.
Careful.
All right. So you pull the cork out and you automatically smell a very sweet scent. And roll me a constitute. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's very sweet scent.
Okay. Is there like a ladle somewhere or like a long?
Oh, there's like wooden spoons and like ladles.
Yeah, I want to dip the wooden spoon in and pull out some and sort of look at it and just kind of, I don't know, see if I can identify it.
One of you roll me. You roll me just a perception check, and then someone else roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I can
have Arcana.
check. Oh, you can if you want to.
Well, no,
I would also like to roll Arcana check too, secretly though.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you guys want to do Arcana, I can do the other one.
Arcana, perception. I have both. So,
Kai, why don't you do perception and Arcana, and then Kind do Arcana.
I got an unnatural 20. I got an 18 plus 2.
I got a motherfucking natural 20.
Damn.
Nice.
The second one, wow.
Kai, you notice the fluid is it is a fluid. It's very thin. It is very clear. So to you, it's like water, but it smells sweet. And you get a little feeling of magic from it, a little darker than normal magic. And it's familiar to something from your past that you were around for many, many years. Not the same, but familiar feeling. And
similar.
Yeah, similar. And also Kind, you get a dark magic vibe from this, and it is similar to dark type of magic that you have been around your entire life as well.
What?
So my lantern to glow
Yep, it does glow just slightly.
slightly, yeah.
All right, so Kaibon is going to put the cork back in. Kaibon takes notice, but isn't going to say anything. It just turns to Archibald. It's dark magic of some kind, at least hints of it.
Kind of surprised that she notices.
So my suspicions were correct. Do we have any idea what the source is, or if it's just naturally magical? Did somebody put a curse on this stuff, or?
I know that I'm standing.
Yeah, what I told you is what you got from it.
Did Xerix point out Kind to me when they were like, "Oh, the person that helped with the problem is right there"?
Well, it kind of pointed towards the area, pointed towards the bed, and Kind was actually sleeping there in that area. Okay. So you can.
Was anyone else there?
He was the only one occupying a bed at the time.
Okay. Turns to Prince Kind. You can help these people.
I can't. I mean, I could, but I mean,
do so with Daryl.
I can help Daryl. It's more complicated than what you think it is. It's not like,
Can you do it or not?
I look at Archibald and I look back. Yeah, I can.
Then do it.
Okay, who now?
Can I make an insight check on Kind?
Yes. What are you trying to determine or get a feel for?
I'm trying to determine if he is reluctant because he doesn't want to help these people, or if he's reluctant because he's afraid.
Okay. All right, roll an insight.
Fear. Yeah, it's definitely fear.
Well,
oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. No, it's fine. You told me, so I don't have to roll.
Yeah, you're good. You detect
I'm
fear.
sorry.
Sweet. No, it's good.
No,
okay,
the DC was super low anyway.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Kind of. You don't have to do this if it's gonna hurt you. You know that, right?
No, I don't know that. I do have to. That's my duty. If I'm called to help, I'm supposed to help. So
you want to put their lives above yours?
no, I don't. But I have to.
And kind, from the moment you woke up, the headache and everything, you know that if you push yourself too hard, you will kill yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. So, I mean, I can help.
Daryl can tell us where the source is. We can deal with it.
I think that's our best course of action at this point. I think we're offering the most help by finding the source rather than just, kind of putting a Band-Aid on it. Or, sorry,
Daryl needs to be able to speak. They cannot while they are in pain.
Archie, as a DM, a reminder of where you started this adventure.
It was... Shit, where was it?
You were there at the source, weren't you?
Ding, ding, ding.
I was at that waterfall. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Just a little hint.
Perfect. I wasn't sure if that was a source or if that's just like where, like. Okay,
you know that
cool.
that's where the barrels. That's the first time you ever saw them.
That's where I first saw. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah. I think right now we're cooking here. You know what? When Daryl brought those barrels back, when he asked me for help, it was high up there near that waterfall, and he said he just asked for help, but he may have been filling the barrels there. I didn't pay too much attention to what was going on around there. He kind of startled me, but maybe if we can figure out what he was doing up there, where he was getting those materials,
Taiwan nods
figure this shit out.
And just waves towards the door, essentially ushering for Archie to lead them.
All right. Yeah. Yes, my new silent friend? Question? Okay, yes. We can discover that later. All right, let's go. He walks out the door.
I'll follow after.
Okay, kind, are you following?
Yeah. Slowly, but yes.
Okay, so I would guess that you retrace your steps there, Archie.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys start walking away from town. You hook up to a trail that was pretty close to the bakery, and then start making your way. And you have already been through this, Archie, so this is all familiar to you.
A wonderful sense of direction, I swear.
So as you're walking up, you're following the river. It starts to change sizes. It gets bigger, it gets smaller. You're at a smaller section, but it's pretty deep. The hills start to go up as you're making your way towards the area of the waterfall, and you're just walking on a trail.
I grab my wooden shield from off my back and put it on my my left arm.
Boy, you think you okay there? You think we're gonna get jumped or something? What's wrong?
Gives just sort of a not sure shrug.
Well, all right.
Just shrugs.
I don't know. I think it's clever to be on guard.
Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, you make a good point now. Here,
I'll pull my bow from behind my back.
I'm usually one to kind of react to danger rather than just like be prepared for it. But I guess this is great. This is good stuff.
Okay, who's up front?
I will be. No, it would have to
probably
be
Archie.
Archie.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Archie, roll me a perception.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use a special die for this one. I'm gonna use. You know what? Yeah, she's got good perception. I'm gonna use my Keyleth die. She's got some killer perception, right? Yeah. Shouldn't have used that one. All right. That's 11.
Okay, so you don't notice anything You're just walking forward and, you just see the trail and you're looking forward to getting back to the waterfall.
Yeah, I'm kind of half turning back, just going,
I remember being at the waterfall and like being able to see past it. And I do vaguely now remember seeing him behind the waterfall, and I don't remember what he was doing there. He never quite said. He just said, "Hey, can you help me?"
I just keep talking to them as we as we move forward, just kind of barely looking forward, more talking back.
All right. So as you're walking, you hear some rustling from your left. Out of some bushes jumps it looks like a beast. But then as you focus, you notice that it's a really big goat.
It's a goat.
It's a giant goat. And it looks at you, and it looks very, very pissed off. You're in its territory. Roll initiative.
Whoa,
All right.
that's huge.
We're starting with a giant goat.
Starting with a giant goat.
Fuck!
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Wow, yeah, that did not sound good at all. Oh boy, I got a 14.
I got a 4.
I got a 15.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. So this giant goat goes right in front of the trail where you guys are at. All right. So Kind, you're in the back to the left. Kai, you're to the right. And Archie, you're right up front. This giant goat is right in front of you. And you are up, Archie.
All right. So Archie is gonna walk up, and he's gonna walk up to it, and about like 10 feet away, or so, ish. He's going to raise his hands and just like very slowly wave them, and just kind of reach out one of his arms and say,
"It's all right. We are not here to harm you. We're just passing through."
And you hear this really low.
And I keep my arms up and I just don't move. Yep. I am, however, going to take the dodge action.
Okay, got it. All right.
So I'll be prepared if he attacks, but I'm not going to attack him.
Okay, next up is gonna be Kind. What do you do?
I watch Archie and I kind of follow his lead because peace is the best route, especially if we're in their territory. We can simply possibly go around and not disturb him. So I follow Archie's lead, and I will also take, I guess, the dodge action. I don't know if that's something, or a defense stance. I don't know what.
Yeah, you can take the dodge action.
It's the same thing, basically.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if that was a spell.
Yeah, so dodge action allows you any enemy that tries to attack you has disadvantage on the attack, and you also have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, and I'll whisper to myself to protect Archie. I'll say, Maker's Light, please protect Archie, and I'll do guidance.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I have to touch you. Never mind.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that is touch, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can go to him, right?
Yeah.
And the dodge action is an action, so you can do one or the other.
Yeah, you can dodge, or you can go up to him and touch him and give him guidance.
Okay, well, he's in front, so I will just stand like right behind him, and like looking over his shoulder, and I have
looking over his shoulder, looking over his entire body.
Right, yeah.
He is as tall as your knees.
He is not even in your field of vision.
Let's just say that you're behind him, but you're kind of gestured right behind a bush. So obstructing yourself.
In order to get him for guidance, you actually touch the top of his head.
All right, so Prince Kai, and that's your turn. Kai, you're up.
Okay, Kai is going to slowly, in a very non-provocative, non-threatening way, going to step to the side here.
Okay.
And it just has the shield up and is watching carefully for any potential, attacks, but isn't going to do anything, and is going to use his action to also take the dodge action.
Bunch of dodgers.
I like this because now Archie, roll me a perception before you get going. The giant goat is just gonna stand there and not do anything.
A little bit better. That's a 14.
You notice that in the background, the bushes where the goat came from, you hear some rustling, and you see little goat feet come out of the bushes. So you can tell that this goat is trying to protect its babies.
See? Yeah.
Cool. So
from what you can tell now is definitely the goat is just saying, go away.
okay. Is it okay? But it hasn't attacked yet. It's just
It has not attacked yet.
I would like to very slowly reach into my pack and grab a small handful from this satchel that I always carry, and take a small handful from it, and then take a couple steps forward, about half the distance to it, very, very slowly, as non-threatening as possible, and drop the handful on the ground, and then stand up and back away. And I will leave some treats for the goat to enjoy.
Okay, so for this, I'd like to see how it perceives it. So give me an animal handling.
Wait, I definitely gotta.
Archie.
Yeah, I gotta go with my Vexalia dice on this one.
Do it.
That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the goat sees how you're reacting, and then just kind of eases up, and then goes down and scoops up the snacks into its mouth, and then goes back to the bushes. You're out of initiative.
Oh,
That's that good shit, boys.
See? Yes. That was.
I'm glad you guys did that. I was like, if they don't attack for one round, they have a chance to see the babies.
yep.
Yeah, even if we had fought, I would have gone as non-lethal as possible, just like smacking it around with the shield.
Beat it.
Yeah, just like knocking about, like, bitch, move off.
Okay, so now the goat is back in the bushes and seems to just be focusing on his children, giving them snacks.
Kai's gonna look down to Archie and just give like a very it's almost reverent in like the bow of the head. It's very like, thank you. I give honor to you.
Yeah, Archie, that was amazing. Wow.
Archie gives an almost imperceptible nod back to you, and he says, "All right, well, that was unexpected." And he starts just pitter-pattering down the trail again.
All right, so you guys make it up the trail, up some hills. By the time you make it up to the waterfall, it is getting pretty dark out. Make your way up to the waterfall, and the pool under the waterfall is just beautiful. It is glistening with the dawn's light, and you see these rocks underneath that are almost clear that just look amazing. And you can see that the rocks going behind the waterfall are still there, and that there is something behind that water.
Ah, yes, this is it. This is the place I remember. Hey, do you guys see back there? Do you see behind the waterfall? It's a little, maybe a cave?
Is there a way for me to... I'm assuming I can't block all of it, but can I use the shield to sort of like give us a small path through the waterfall so we don't get wet?
Actually, you don't need to. Those rocks that I talked about are above the water.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep. You're good.
Cool.
That was pretty beautiful.
Yes, it's quite tranquil. Not too bad. I was actually going to kind of hang out here for a while, and then ran into Daryl.
Kai gives a nod like, yeah, I would too. Like, yep. That seems like a valid point.
Yeah, to be honest, he kind of ruined my afternoon. It was going to be quite pleasant. And now, that was just, I mean, it could have been worse, but honestly.
Well, there's still more time in the day. Well, the night. There's always tomorrow.
Yes, I guess you're right. But for now, let's head back there.
I head back to the area that I first saw Daryl, kind of behind the rocks there.
I'm going to kind of step in front and like bring my shield up almost like defensively and like sort of be a body shield as we make our way inside.
Oh, yes, that's probably a good idea. You should probably, well, just be careful. There might be traps and shit. I don't know. Places like this are always, there's some nefarious mumbo-jumbo every once in a while.
I nod my head.
Okay, so as you guys walk into the cave, the water continues in the cave up. the waterfall above the rocks outside comes down, but also there's water coming from inside this cave as well. Kai, if you're in front, give me perception.
Blah! That's not good. That's a 6.
You see a little spider skittering on the walls.
Ooh, wait. Do anybody else see spiders skittering on the wall?
Nope, just Kai. Okay, and where are you, Kind? Are you behind everybody or are you in the middle?
I think I'm behind everyone. Oh no, I think I'm in the middle, right? Because she was behind me, he was behind me. They were behind me.
No. Yeah, Kai stepped around.
Oh, right. So you're in front now.
Yeah, I'm in front, and then I think it's Archibald, and then I think it's Kind.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the back. Yeah.
All right, and what did you get on your perception? 17?
17, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely good. You notice that down in the dirt next to the water, you see the footprints from Kai and Archie, but you also see some other footprints that are going the other way and a line, like something was rolled.
Hey, Archie, you said it was just you and he out here, right? It wasn't anybody else?
I mean, as far as I can tell, I didn't really go too far into here, but all I saw was in.
Because this is where you were, right? Like, those are your tracks? I point out what I see to him.
Yeah, that looks to be.
Then whose are these?
So you see Daryl's, definitely.
Yeah. And the line, does it look to be like a barrel line, like the edge of a barrel?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, so we should go in that direction then, maybe. So, yeah, I guess we can backtrack this way.
Yeah, good catch, Kind. That was, well done.
So you make your way up the cave here, and then you make it into a larger opening, and you can either go left or right.
What's the lighting situation going on in here?
1 sec here.
I know all three of us have dark vision.
Yeah,
but
that's
not
what I was
always
gonna say.
the most ideal.
But just depending on how far the
Yeah, it's true.
the distance is, because
So
dark vision.
You're fully in the cave, so any remnants from the outside light is no longer here. So
Yeah,
you
so it's all
would
dim light.
purely rely on your dark vision or any light source you have.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone wants to light up something.
Archie definitely is not going to. And just a reminder, I have 120 feet of dark vision, so I can see a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of us have
further.
60.
And as soon as we get into the darkness, you see Archie actually gets a little bit more of a kind of a skip to his step. He just seems to be surprisingly enjoying himself in this type of environment.
It makes sense.
Okay, so you can go right. You can, it looks like the cave goes off to the right, away from the water. The water continues up to the left, and then it looks like it might split off.
Do I see tracks on any of the split?
You see the tracks go left.
I will continue going left.
Okay.
I will
Right.
follow.
Yeah, same.
Kind of like right behind so that I can step in front as needed.
I'm looking around the cave as we're walking.
Okay. All right. So you continue up and you see that the cave, there is a slight bigger body of water inside here now. And then the cave continues up or to the left. And the tracks kind of disappear because all you can see is wherever it went, it would have had to cross the water.
Right. Okay.
Can I smell a sweet smell?
Ooh, give me a perception.
Fuck, that's a 9.
You do not smell a sweet smell.
Son of a bitch, the water.
Can I see in either direction any further as far as if they curve around in a specific direction, or if it just seems like it opens up more?
Okay, so what you can see is to the left, it definitely, the water continues up and then it opens up into an open area for sure. Up above, it looks like it opens up a bit, but the water continues and then curves around a corner.
Okay. I think we should go this way. And I point to the left.
Okay, so you
I'm
go
not-
left.
So I'm not
Right.
100% sure, but I have a feeling.
Okay, so you are going to have to go into the water now.
Yes. Do I have any? Can I see the bottom of the water? Do I have any indication of how deep it is?
The water's, it's pretty dark in here, and even with your, dark vision, you got shades of gray. You can't really tell how deep it is.
Right, it's really hard to tell. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull my war pick off my back, which is just like a large beast's fang, like huge, like the size of like my forearm, just wrapped and bound to like this very strong branch. And I'm gonna just push it down into the water and see if I can find the bottom.
Okay. You actually push it down, and you can feel the bottom.
Okay, how deep is it? Just like
It's
maybe a
gonna
foot
go
or
up
two?
to your belly.
Oh shit! So my belly or Archie's belly?
Your belly.
Your belly.
All right. I'm gonna put
wow.
the weapon back on, and I'm going to pick up Archie and put him on my shoulders.
As I look and see that he's about to like pick me up, I say,
Hold on. At least give me the dignity of getting there myself. I mean, I appreciate the offer.
and as you lower your arm, I'll jump onto your arm and run up your arm and pop on your shoulder.
I give like an appreciative nod of like, okay, well done, and then I'm going to make my way into the water and then gesture for Kind to follow.
All right. Sure. I'm following you guys.
As I get there, I say,
Hey, Kai, has anyone ever told you you're rather muscular? It was like climbing a tree, for God's sake.
Gives a short nod, like yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I expected anything else. That's a proper response. Okay.
Guy's built like a brick shithouse. Come on.
Definitely
That's
is.
a lot.
Definitely is.
Kai and Archie. It's going to be Kai. Give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
And I'm not level 2 yet, so I don't get my fucking advantage on it.
You are in water, and you have Archie on top of you.
Yeah, but you're good at those saving throws, right?
I am actually not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I lied.
Oh man.
Oh no.
So I got a total of 6.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a 14.
Okay, give me
And then
1
I got
second.
that.
But disadvantage. Damn it.
Yeah, the disadvantage fucked me. I was like, oh hey, look, it's
Yeah.
a 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're walking through the water, you don't even hear this coming. A rat jumps right onto your chest and then just starts biting at your neck.
Oh my God.
And you
Gee.
take 3 points of piercing damage.
You
Oh my
little motherfucker! I just gonna. No, I'm not. No. Kaibon's not cruel. Kaibon is going to like grab the rat and like pull it off of their chest. Ow! Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so
That kind of hit point damage at this level is a lot.
yeah, it is a lot. Okay, so what do you do with the rat? It is fighting against you. So I'll give you an attack on it since you can grab it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was just gonna throw it.
Do it.
I'm just gonna like throw it back behind us the way we came.
Okay, are you gonna try to throw it in the water?
No, I'm gonna try and go for like the ground. Kaibon's not.
Cool.
Well, Kaibon's not cruel. He's like, well, they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna like get this thing out of here, and isn't really concerned about where it lands.
He doesn't want
Okay.
to drown it, guys. He just wants to break it. Come on.
I could have just held it underwater. That was an option. I could have chose that route.
You could have.
That was nice.
I'm proud of you. Guy. You took the high route. I'm proud of you.
So I'm just gonna.
You did
Okay.
take that.
The
Why
goddamn
don't you
rat.
roll me a ranged attack? So let's just use your modifier for a short bow for the hell of it. So +4.
Please,
All
please
right.
do not roll a 1 because it
That's
will
a
drown.
19.
Oh man.
What was it?
Total 19.
Nice.
Okay, so you're able to throw that definitely at the ground. Now, are you trying to get it to like roll
No,
and stay
I'm not
alive, or
trying
are
to
you
kill
trying
it.
to hurt it?
I'm not trying to kill it. I'm just like, little fucker, get out of here. It's just like remove the rat from my presence. I'm not trying to kill it or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit of damage, but it rolls and kind of skitters off.
How clean is this water?
It seems pretty clean.
Okay, so it's like fresh water.
Yeah, it's definitely
Okay.
fresh water.
I will
mountain
splash a
spring
little
water.
bit. I will splash a
Best
little
kind
bit
of
on
stuff.
my chest and sort of wipe away get rid of the little bit of blood that's starting to seep.
Okay, so you make your way up, and you're still in the water. and you come to this opening on your left, and you can see a small light coming from something on the ground a little away from the water.
I'm gonna hold my shield out almost like a board for Archie to walk on, and like extend it so it's like just touching the edge, so that that he can peek around. He's got like a little platform to stand on.
All right, Archie, what do you do?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll run across his arm and out onto the shield, and I'll just kind of perch there and just kind of glance about.
Roll me a nature check.
Nature check. Ooh, all right. Let's see. What is
One of
my
the
nature?
rarest rolls in Dungeons and Dragons in its natural habitat. Now watch.
Nature. So it's not great. Oh my god, that was a natural 20.
Oh, man.
Woo!
Okay.
Holy shit.
All right, so you, dear friend, see this glowing, and you recognize it right away. It is a glowing mushroom of healing that you've seen many times before.
Ooh. Glowing mushroom healing?
Yep, it once you pick it, it only lasts a day, so it goes bad, but it will give you 1d4 healing.
All right.
Pretty good.
So I'll say, "Oh, I recognize that," and I'll jump off of the shield and hightail it over there, and I'll dig it up.
You dig it up,
All right. So I grab it and I run back.
and the timer starts. 1 day.
Yeah. And I'll, if Kai is still holding the shield out, I'll run and I'll jump onto the shield, scramble back up to his shoulder, and I'll just present him with the mushroom. And I say, "Here, if you eat this, it might help with those scratches."
Nods in thanks and takes it, and we'll start munching on it as they continue to walk forward.
Okay, roll a d4.
All right. Hey, it's a 2.
All right. See,
Try to
I'm not
keep
so
our-
bad.
Gotta keep our tank well fed.
Kai nods and just quietly says, "Thank you."
Oh, yes. I mean, yeah, you've been kind enough to help me through here. I might as well return the favor.
Okay, so as you're back on the shield and in the water, you see that you can continue in the water up to the left, or you can cross over, and there is a way to the right, which you guess goes back into the area you saw before, or you can keep going straight up.
I mean, I will kneel so that Archie can, get down off me once we're on solid ground.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Go over to this area.
Sort of 3-way central point.
Okay, so you make your way over there. So you look back and you can see that to your right is going to be where the water was going up and curving around the bend, and you can kind of see up the bend, and you can hear that there is a waterfall up there, up to your right. And then up straight up from where you're at, looks like it does incline up. There's a walkway to go up, so you're guessing it goes above the waterfall.
Wow, you guys hear that? It's so peaceful.
Kaban does just close their eyes and take a moment to just bask in the peace of this area.
As you're basking, Archie, give me a perception, please.
Yes, sir. Come on. Oh, that was not as good. That's a 12.
All right, so you notice some spiders on the walls, and you can hear them and kind of focus on their little skittering.
I will go over to the nearest wall. I will put my hand on it in the path of one of the spiders and see if I can pick it up.
Oh yeah, it crawls right onto your hand.
Yeah, and I'll just let it crawl over me. Just letting it move from hand to hand and spinning its webs and everything. And while doing this, it will take me right back to my former days. It'll make me think of the blessing bestowed, and I'll put my hand back on the wall and let the spider crawl off and continue its journey.
Okay, it crawls off, and before it gets off of your hand, it stops. A web comes out and sticks to your finger, and it gestures you up the wall to the left. So it's basically like it's leaving a web behind.
Yeah. Okay. So I will follow it. I'll look back and I'll say, you know, you can make strange friends in strange places. Follow me, and I'll just start following the web.
Yeah. Kaiban will give a rare smile and follow.
Okay.
As Archie says that to Kind, he glows, and Kind follows him with a smile.
Okay, so you make your way up to another opening. It's just dirt and rock. And in the corner in front of you, you see this massive spider web. And the little spider crawls right into it. And this thing is huge and thick. It goes all the way from the floor to the ceiling.
Wait here for a moment. I don't. Be prepared if something happens, but I don't want either of you getting hurt by this, if we can avoid it. And I'll walk up to a few feet away, about 5 feet away from the spider web, and I'll just kind of genuflect. I'll just take one knee. First, I'll look down to the floor and see the kind of surrounding webbed area, and then I'll just gently place my hands on the floor and look up and see if I can see any movement.
You don't notice any movement. There is the web from the floor to the top, and
Right.
You don't see anything else on the bottom. Nothing's moving.
Okay. And I'll say, hope this still works. And I'll just very lightly touch the web that the small spider had gone into. Not enough to like get stuck in it, but just enough to slightly disturb it.
The wall of web just starts to part, and you see this massive spider legs come out slowly, and then its head pokes out. And as you see its eyes, they glow bright red for a split second. It drops down a egg sac down in front of you, and then it retreats back into its web like it was never there.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Do I sense any movement in the egg sac?
Nope, you know that giant ass spider's there, and you have seen those red eyes before, many times after you were bestowed something.
So I will just give a little nod, and very, very quietly in a half whisper, I will just say, "Thank you, my lady." And I will attempt to either grab or open the egg sac. I'd like to open it if possible.
Okay, you open the egg sac and you see a ring that looks like it's made out of web, but it's super hard.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'll pick it up and kind of twirl it in my fingers for a second. I look back and I'll give the other two guys a thumbs up.
Yeah. All right, man. That was amazing.
And just keeping an eye on the webbed area where the giant spider just came from, I'll put the ring on my finger.
Okay, as you put the ring on your finger, you instantly can feel the little spider and all the other spiders in here in this room and the giant spider, and you can feel their intentions.
Ooh.
You have the ring of spider friendship.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll give
Oh, I
you
love
cool
it.
items every now and then.
That is so
Yeah. It's pretty
cool.
dope.
Man.
Okay. A creepy cave, rats, and a giant spider, and a magical item. This early on, it's starting to get real good. Join us next time and see what happens as they delve deeper into the cave and find the source of this mysterious sickness. Kai is played by Gallant Fool. Prince Kind is played by Lich Lockhart. Archie is played by Robbie Merchant. And I'm your DM. I'm the ManNerd. I'm Andrew Kostolevsky. Yeah, nice to meet you. Well, you know me. You've known me for a while. But anyway, go check out my website at themannerdpodcast.com. Also check out my Twitter at ManNerdPodcast. That's where you can find everything you need to know about me and all the episodes of everything. You know, it's a lot of cool stuff. Let's do this again. Let's hang out again. Bring popcorn because that was really good. See you later.